little bit of a conversation that happened today about insecurities, and someone was asking me, how do you overcome your insecurities? And I just said simply, you have to incarcerating your insecurities. And what does that mean? That means that you free yourself from the grip of being insecure. Now, I'm saying that as though it's easy, but it's not. But I do have five little steps, just five things, five little steps that can help you with incarcerating your insecurities. The first one is to identify and confront the insecurity. Identify and confront the source. Where did it come from? Just as a detective has to go find evidence and dig up and dig around to find the root of things, you have to be a detective of your past, detective of the words you've spoken to yourself and words that have been spoken by others. And then be able to talk yourself through that. Where did that negative feedback come from? Who planted that seed for you? If it were you, or it's how you feel about a past mistake or whatever it is, dig it up. Naming it diminishes its power. So if you go and you put a name to it and you say, you know what? It was a mistake that I made. It was a mess up that I did. It was something that happened. Or it was something someone told me I would never be or would never become, or whatever. A bad relationship, whatever it was. Whatever that thing is, go arrest that thing so that you can get it out of the way. Name it, put a name to it, and then reflect on why they surface and how they impact you through journaling. That's one of the things that I did is I took the journal and I just started writing and figuring out, where did these things come from? When did you first hear it? When did you first feel it? When did you first begin to feel that way about you? And once you do that, then the next thing I want you to do is to challenge the negative narratives. Let me lean in and say that again. Challenge the negative narratives. Insecurities thrive on the stories we tell ourselves. It's what happens in here. What you say to yourself all the time, over and over and over and over again. But ask yourself, is it true? Flip the script by questioning it. Question the truth behind it. Seeing if it's true. You'll never be successful. Are you successful? Then that's not true. You'll never accomplish anything. You woke up this morning, got started. You've already won. You've already accomplished something. So that's not true. For every negative thought, I want you to write down 3 positive affirmations about yourself. And that sometimes can be hard. But I want you to dig deep and think about what's good about you and replace those negative thoughts. Every time they come, question it. Say, is that true? Or am I lying to myself? Or have I allowed someone else's lie to stick to me so closely that I now believe it? The next one is to set boundaries with toxic influences. If you know that there's someone in your life that's toxic and all they do is bring negativity, it's time for you to cut that off. People or situations that feed your insecurities need to be removed or limited. It doesn't mean that they're bad people. That just means that they can't pour into you the way that you need right now. If you're already feeling bad about yourself, that's like you having a cold and then somebody comes and give you COVID. It's like, come on, dude. I don't need that. And be honest with yourself about that. And sometimes that means family. For me, it's meant some family members. I have to limit their access. It's been some people that I once called friends that I had to cut off their access or limit their access. So understand that you have to evaluate your circle as an action step. Just evaluate your circle. Spend more time with those people that uplift you than with those that pull you down. And soon you'll start to feel yourself believing better things about yourself. The next one, number 4, is embrace self-compassion. I want you to think about how good you treat other people. I'm going to give you a second. Think about it. Think about how good you treat other people. Do you treat yourself as well as you do others? Do you? Or do you say things to you that you would never say to others? Do you do things to yourself? Do you deprive yourself of things that you would never allow anyone to do to you? And you would certainly never do to someone else. I want you to think about that for a second. Think about it for a second. Embracing compassion means your mistakes and imperfections, know that they're human. Give yourself some grace instead of judgment. grace instead of judgment. What if you did that? What if you said, you know what? I made a mistake. And then you started to look at it for the lesson that you learned and then celebrate you for learning from that mistake. It gives it a whole nother perspective. So reframe that thing. And the last one, number 5, invest in your own personal growth. I'm going to say that again. Invest in your own personal growth. You're going to have to decide that you're worth it. You're going to have to decide that you are worth learning how to navigate these things in ways that are important, ways that help you. You're going to have to decide that you need confidence to replace your insecurity. You need clarity, and you need compassion for yourself while you walk down that road. Confidence, clarity, and compassion. For you. You're worth it. You deserve it. Focus on your strengths and then learning new skills. Someone just asked me, why are you in all these programs? Why are you constantly, you just graduated, you just received another certification, you just did this, you got a doctorate, what are you doing? Why do you keep doing all this? Because I'm constantly trying to improve me. I know that I'm imperfect. And I know that every day there's a mistake that I can make or a mistake that I will make probably. And I need to know that it does not kill me. It doesn't remove the good in me. And you need to know that as well. Growth makes insecurities irrelevant. So I want you to remember that. When you grow, it kills your insecurities. So believe that you're worth investing in. Get yourself a good coach. Get yourself someone that can help you with these things. I can help you with that. But I want you to also remember that it starts with you first believing that you're worth it. How much is your peace worth? How much is your joy worth? How much is your positivity worth? More than you can imagine. So as an action step, why don't you look for a course? Find a coach. Dig deep. These things, sometimes you need a partner. You need someone with you that will be your accountability partner, that will keep you from slipping back, and that will help keep you on the path and give you the tools necessary to push forward. You deserve it. So if it's not me, I'm good with that. Just find somebody. Someone who will help you walk through these things and give you the tools that you need to be able to make you better than you've ever been. Understand that these strategies are metaphorical prisons. They allow you to put all of those insecurities inside of it and lock it away. No longer to control your life. You have the power to do that. Understand that you are the only person that can change your narrative. You are the only one that can identify and confront your source. You're the only one that can set the boundaries with your toxic influencers. You're definitely the only one that can embrace self-compassion. And you're the only one who knows the value of your own self-growth. What would happen if you did it? What would happen? What would life be like for you if you embraced the greatest parts of you? I'm here for you if you want to do it. I know you can. You're worth it. And I leave you with this, as always. Permission to love yourself has been granted.